Right here, and today, and on Tuesday, I saw a masterpiece of a hilarious movie, New Zealand movie, called Hunt for the Wilderpeople. The Hunt for the Wilderpeople is directed by the director of What We Do in the Shadows and Boy. I always forget how to pronounce his name. And it stars Sam Neill, this newcomer, I always forget his name, and the rest I can't remember. And it's a New Zealand movie. It's all set in New Zealand. So if you're not a Kiwi, like a New Zealander, like I am, you probably will not get this movie because it's very like Kiwi, like it's in New Zealand locations and everything. But this movie, when I was in this movie, the whole theatre was just whopping with laughter. It is absolutely hilarious. It is so freaking funny. Sam Neill absolutely kills it as the main character's uncle. He was like, well, Steve Foster uncle. His real name's Hitler. And he actually kills it. And the boy in it though, the main character, because it's equal to Sam Neill's character, I always forget his name. He is the funniest part of this movie. He is so hilarious. I just can't explain how funny this movie is. It is just crack up. It is so funny. I know we're near exaggerating. It is just, and it's also very sad in some bits. I'm not going to spoil anything, but there's a scene towards the start, and it's hilarious. Like, I'm not going to say the scene, but there's this bit that at this random person's funeral, and this guy was at the top of the. I'm not going to say his funeral was or anything. It was at 10, 20 minutes through, and there was this guy who was saying things, and he's like, there's two kinds of doors, there's two doors, and we don't know which one to go through. So there's one door, go through it, there's Coke, there's Burger Inc, there's Fanta, there's McDonald's burgers, KFC, all that stuff. But on the second door is not the Burger Inc door. It's not the Fanta door. It's not the Coke door. Do you know what's on the other door? And when it's like, and then the boy is just like, vegetables? Everybody just cracked out, and the guy's just like, what? Why the heck would there be vegetables? I actually said why the heck. So why the heck? Why would there be vegetables? No, it's not vegetables. It's another door. And then they open that door and there's Jesus. Because Jesus is tricky like that. Which is why we need to get in and stop being tricky. Which is why we go to heaven. Which is up to you. But yeah, the movie is just so funny. Like this one bit, and he fights this guy, and he's like, back up on me. And he's like, fights this guy, like, I'll just say ship instead of his head. He's like, this ship just got real. But this is so well here, the boy actually runs like, back up on me, leave my ankles alone. But yeah, because like, so every single trailer, you know what happens and everything, but the movie is just absolutely hilarious. It is just so funny. As you see in the trailer, there's one bit, and when they finally find the kid, but they don't take him, he's like, the kid was just like, I'll never stop running, and the girl was just like, yeah, I never stop looking, I'm relentless, I'm like a Terminator, and was just like, I'm more like a Terminator than you, and the kid's like, no, you're more like Sarah Connor, but in the first film before she could do push-ups. This is when we're in here. And this is one bit like shows in the trailer. It says he's been doing countless stuff. Half of them we don't even know about. We're talking boring stuff, burning stuff, stealing stuff, spitting at stuff, running away. Running away. Then it shows going like this, like he's struggling and you pull something out going. And then the camera pans over. It was the smallest mailbox you could imagine. But yeah, the movie, like there's hilarious references to like New Zealand and stuff. Like it's a very Kiwi movie. Like there's references to the Warriors. Like there's one bit when the third main character was on a breakfast show. There's this Peace Cop in the movie called Andy who was so hilarious. Like one bit when he came in, Sam Neill, he was showing in the background walking up and he had a pig on his back and the guy's just like, he's giving a pig a piggyback. He's just like really like seeing like hilarious. Dad's not that funny but he does other hilarious things in the end. And his name's Andy, I think but he's so funny. Like, it's just whack up. One of the funniest movies I've ever seen. It is just a non-stop, full-on laugh riot. It is just so freaking hilarious. Also, like I said, it's very sad. Don't go into this movie just expecting it to be funny and like exciting and action packed, because it does have a couple chase scenes. Kind of reminds me of Mad Max in the first chase scene and second chase scene. I mean, but yeah, don't go in the movie expecting it just to be funny and like all that kind of stuff and exciting and boy type stuff. No, it has got some bits that almost make you cry. It is so hilarious though. It's hilarious. It's sad. It got 100 out of 100 on tomatoes. It's extremely well acted. It's extremely well shot. It's a perfect masterpiece. I do have a couple problems with this movie though. It's not quite perfect. It is a masterpiece of comedy though. There were a couple problems. So there's some jokes that weren't that funny and there's some jokes that they said just a couple times. And it kind of got a bit, a few times. And there is some bits like, there's some supporting actors like Andy and the female character. They're not that good at acting, to be honest. They're kind of bad in the movie. Which they kind of like in the movie, but they do that a lot to me because they're hilarious. And like, the start of it, like, it's some bits it does, and like, kind of like gets out of genre and just goes just to action, sad stuff, and then comedy, all trying to put it in one, in this one bit. But it kind of ended a bit in the middle. But that was a best scene. One of the best scenes. Yeah, kind of like their comedy wasn't that good, and I guess they tried to mash up all that scenes together. But overall, I'm giving Hunt for the Wilderpeople a A. Not A+, not A-, just a straight A.